Don't blink. It's your blink. Welcome to Come to the Show. Doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. Sorry, I wish I could have filmed earlier, but phone was fucking full. Look at this. Look how nice this is. This is unbelievable. This is so gorgeous. Nature corn at its best and then some. Today, we're seemingly positive, but it's a tough day, guys. It's a tough day. I did a video called Insecurities this morning, and I did a TikTok live a bit before. And I almost had a quitting point. I don't know. It's so hard. I can honestly tell how grateful I am for everything. But 4 years, and I don't have a lot to show from it, And then all the work that I put in, there's there's thoughts of giving up. There's thoughts of just stopping. I'm complaining, but at the same time, it's so disheartening to have put this amount of work. So, and I don't know. It was really tough. So, I guess I should start by the beginning. So lately, I've been questioning myself a lot, right? Especially since work. See, I applied for jobs, right? I didn't go for the agency right away. I applied for a job. And those jobs told me no. Told me, sorry, we don't need you. Told me that, hey, we're all good. Oh, wait a second. Again? Send file. Okay. Go. Well, I'll check if they send file for reals or not. Then I tell you, oh, I send the file, but we didn't send the file. Because my two phones are full. We had a busy day today. We had a very busy day today. And those jobs didn't call me back. The temporary agency is a good reason, but it's also like a last resort. And I feel like lately I haven't been told no a lot. And then because I've been told no, I'm questioning myself, One job didn't work. Okay. Two jobs didn't work. Well, it's a bit weird, but okay. There has been over 40, 50 places where I applied. And got some callback, I got some interviews. And then I was still left without a job, And even then, out of the 50, are you fucking kidding me, dude? The phone is too hot again. Oh, but it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, guys. I have to film this. I'm sorry. But if I film this, I have to stop the tower here. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. For fuck's sakes. Because then, if I stop the tower here, then this whole video is meaningless because I want to have the audio at least on the nature corner. So I have to put this here. It's been a rough day today. A lot of questioning, a lot of insecurities, a lot of questioning. It's been rough. It's been really rough. Questioning a lot about, yes, his content, but it's also my life, and it's also the only thing that interests me. I'm giving up on this fucking nice thing because my phone is too hot, It's shitty. Little thing annoys me, and when little thing annoys me, I kind of back off. Am I really thinking about giving up? Yeah. For the first time in 4 years, I'm like, what's the point, I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for the company I have. I'm grateful for how much we accomplished, but it's disheartening. I've been losing a lot of followers on TikTok, and I'm not involved into a scandal, so people are tired of the videos, and I've been losing followers on YouTube. And then I question myself, and I'm like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? Well, you're doing the same thing as you're doing. You've been doing the same thing for 40 years. Yeah, that's what I like to do, you know. That's what I like to do. So I shouldn't have to worry about, oh well, don't do this because you're gonna lose follower. Imagine, okay. There's people that do horrible stuff, and then you lose follower, and like, oh, I wonder why, you know, because you're an asshole. And then there's people like that are not that are gaining follower, even if they're hate baiting. So they're pushing video that are meant to get them hate, you know. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. The normal, the trending thing right now is clips. Is nobody has time to watch a 20 minutes video, a 30 minutes video, a 40 minutes video. But that's not the content I want to do. I want to do some long-term content, right? And then there's the discourse, or there's the duality. Oh my God, look at this. We're not even filming it. What a shame. What a shame. Look at this. Because this phone overheats. Now it's charging too. I'm gonna defuck the charger. Okay. So this, if I'm lucky enough, there you go, perfect. But I don't have a lot of battery because we were filming at 6. And yes, maybe I'm working too much. That's possibly something, right? But at the same time, I'm working now, so I have a lot of less time for me, and that sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know? People say put hashtag. I don't want to trick the algorithm into promoting my videos. I want my videos to be promoted because I worked hard. I want my video to be promoted because people are engaging. And well, because your hashtag was actually really good, and because your hashtag was actually really good, we're gonna push this video. It doesn't make sense to me, right? And then I'm seeing, it just sucks. It just sucks because I don't know what to do. It's uncertainty, it's insecurity, you know? I was okay with Twitch not having viewers. I've been there for 4 years, and I'm still averaging 0 viewers. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I'm gonna have Genesis. If I'm lucky, I'm gonna have Golden Science. That's pretty much it. I'll get a raid from Sir Winterlots once in a while, which is amazing. After 4 years, it's sad. No? I was okay with it because I was saying like, hey, this is possibly Twitch. Twitch is kind of known for having bad discoverability. I don't care. That didn't happen on TikTok, and my views started going down. I was like, well, you're posting a lot, right? And because most of your videos are not posting, you're not being pushed in the algorithm. Like, okay, well, not a shadow ban, but kind of a shadow ban. Or at least my videos are not promoted because they're not performing well. You're on a platform that wants you to perform, and you're not performing well, they'll bench you. As simple as that. I was like, you know what, okay. And then on YouTube, I've been losing 6 followers over the last, every single day I've been losing a follower. I don't know why, I don't know what's going on. But it's disheartening, you know? It's what kept me going for 4 years is you guys. First of all, you guys. Second of all, the fact that we took step forward. And even if it were step forward, little step, it was still step forward. Now it seems like we're doing a little step backwards, you know? And then at the same time, 3 weeks ago, I was thinking about this, and I was going in circle, and I was like, oh my God, what is the meaning of this? It's meaningless, right? That's what I was talking about. I felt like I was stuck in place. Now I'm going back, so I'm like, fuck. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard because you put so much time in it. But then you're like, okay, well, guess what? I'm not the only one that's going through this, right? It's not because I put a lot of hours in that I deserve the world. It's not how this works. And you're right, it's not how this works. You're absolutely right. However, it's disheartening that, you know. And then we know, everybody knows when you start making content that it's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna become a job tomorrow. But there's a point where like, okay, well, I'm done with the internship, I wanna work, you know. And I'm giving all these talks. At the same time, I'm giving talk of giving up. So what is it meaning? How does that make sense? Well, it doesn't make sense in the proper term of the way, in the proper sense of the way. It only makes sense if you understand that I'd have to change the content. I'd have to change myself. If I'm changing myself, then what's the point, right? You have this guy who is a sport. He's a sport guy. Like, okay, well, there's a lot of people for sports. We like when you paint. And be okay. Well, I don't really like painting, but, you know. And then that's work. And at work, last week I had 20 hours, right? This would be called, I just got a call, like, well, not a call, a text today that told me, oh, well, there's not a lot of work next week, so you're only doing 12 hours. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, fuck. That's not even 2 full shifts of the week. And then I told them, what they're going to do is they're going to make me come 3 days for 4 hours. Which I don't mind because I'm working, but at the same time, kind of bullshit, you know? I suppose it's really hard. I feel like the hardest part here is I'm supposed to settle. I'm supposed to settle for something, anything, when you're putting the work, you know? And it's tough. It is really tough. There's nothing wrong with settling. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with settling until one thing. This one thing will change your life. I feel forced to settle versus I accept to settle. Who's making me settle for something? Is it myself? Am I saying I'm not good enough, I'm not capable? Or am I being forced to settle? Well, either you change your content or it's never going to work. You know? And that's tough. That's really tough. I don't know. And the worst thing is I don't know what I want. And I'm seeing people and I'm seeing them promote their shit. And I'm like, okay, well, this is what you need to do. You need to promote your shit. You need to put on TikTok or on Twitch. You need to put on Twitter, hey, I uploaded a video. Please check it out. You need to upload on Instagram. Hey, I uploaded the video. I'm supposed to check it out. But then as a viewer on Instagram, on Twitter, I'm only there for a coin. So as a viewer on Instagram, I'm like, well, fuck that. I don't care. When I see somebody promoting themselves, I'm like, I don't know you, you know? Fuck that, I don't care. But then when it's my people, like for example, I'll see Sir. I love Sir. Sir Winslow. You know, post something like, hey, I uploaded a video on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, well, right now I'm kind of chilling, but I'll put it on. And what I'll do is I'll listen to it when I'm streaming, you know? But at the same time, you know, it's how often can you do that before it becomes annoying? And then how many people do that? Because the streaming market is oversaturated. And then I saw something like I told you a bunch of people. Bruh. Look at this, look how nice this is. Isn't this crazy? It's so nice. Yeah, the streaming is a bit less nice, but still. It's just rough. I don't know what to do. And then, I think the easiest thing to do is take a break. But lately, we've been taking breaks. Whenever something is going wrong, I'll take a couple of days off. I felt yesterday, and this is a true story. 2 days ago, I was feeling perfectly fine. Yesterday, I started feeling down. And yesterday, I started feeling down. And then, I'm like, well, I'm gonna buy food. I'm gonna buy junk food. I have about 4 days worth of junk food. You know, excess. I just saw in the Publisac. You don't know what Publisac is? It's whatchamacallit. Publisac is where we're announcing special for the grocery stores, and they're selling my favorite wing for cheaper, 60% off. 60%. So of course I'm gonna buy it. You know, but I'm trying to lose weight. So what am I doing? You know, life is all about keeping consistency and trying. You know, and you can show up every single day. Doesn't mean shit. You know, And then, even at work, I'm gonna come back to work. Because right now, the two main structure of my life, and I talk about structure a lot lately, are work and content. So because work and content are the main source of structure in my life, then I feel like they're a guiding force, or at least a leading force in my life. They're the reason why I get up the morning at this time, or I go to work at this time. Tomorrow there's gonna be a sunrise. I'm not supposed to wake up because I thought it was gonna be nice outside. When I bought the food, I didn't buy for 4 days because I wanted to buy for 4 days. I saw the weather. It says 4 days it was not gonna be nice. I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna be chilling inside. I'm gonna be streaming. It'll be perfect. I'm gonna be eating junk food. I'll take a little break, but I'm still gonna make some content. And then I'm forced to do something else because something out of my control. I decided that I cannot do it. And then it seems like I'm complaining, but am I really complaining when I have this? Am I really complaining? No, because this is beautiful. And I choose to have it, right? I choose. I can say, you know what? It's nice outside, but I don't care. I could do that. I could absolutely do that. And you know what? Sorry to say, there will be no consequences. Because right now, I feel like if I film miniature corn, who gives a shit? You know? And the answer is I do. I do give a shit. I want to give you guys the best. Right? I want to give you guys the best. But at the same time, are my wants enough to push me through life? Are my wants enough for me to say, you know what, fuck the rest? In the perfect world, they are. In the perfect world, they absolutely are. And the current space, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's enough. I don't know what's not enough. I don't know. Right now, I'm watching because it's so beautiful. And even then, I'm filming a beautiful scenery. Am I looking at scenery? I'm looking at you guys. You know. I think one of the leading force was the party. I saw a lot of people and they had kids and they were doing XYZ, and here I was filming something, and it bugged me because I was doing a TikTok live. It didn't work. It bugged me because I wasn't able to have a good view on the stage. So I filmed a lot of backs. I filmed the show. You can hear the show, but I filmed a bunch of backs. And I'm like, well, Inky, it's one night. Yeah, it's one night until next year. And the next year, is the show gonna be good? I don't know. Am I gonna be sick? I don't know. What if I'm in a fucking cast? I don't know. So it's tough. I forgot it's a tournament. Holy shit. Yeah, let's upgrade our shit a little bit. It's tough. Because you're stuck in a position of, I want to do good, but I don't know what good is. You're stuck in a position of, I want to succeed, but I'm not willing to take the succeed. To succeed. The hardest thing in life, and this is why I feel like giving up, is I always had this image, and I'm sorry I'm going to be extremely negative, but of this person who used their body to get a promotion, or this person that, hey, somebody at a company so you'll get a job, or this person that, hey, my father is a very powerful man, or my mom's a very powerful woman. And because of that, I have influence, and if you want to go, a power play over here. And then you're coming in, and that's what you have to offer. Oh, hard work. Is that enough? Not even enough nowadays, right? And then you have people that understand how the algorithm works. They understand how the system works. They understand exactly what time to post. They follow trend. They follow hashtags. So, for example, and see, it's tough because it's really hard to compete. A lot of people, what they're going to do nowadays is going to take somebody else's content and they're going to clip it. You have this. I'm so sorry. Look at this. So, for example, I'm going to give you a good example. I hope a good example. The phone is a bit hot. It's hot outside today. I don't know why. This is seemingly good, so this is all that matters. This is matters. 22% too. So we're good on battery for at least 20 minutes, which is not a lot, but hey, I'll have to do. And then I dropped it in the water, of course. It's the plug. It's not the battery. So the plug. If you put it in the water and then you put it on the phone, you're gonna be some water damage. because you plug in it, and there's electricity, and the water is a conduct. And then what would happen is pretty simple, right? I'll take a person like, and again, I'm not saying this as an asshole. I'm not judging if you're doing this. You're able to do whatever you fuck you want, as long as you don't upload porn or hateful crimes on the internet. I don't care. They'll take clips of people. Take a person like Kaisnat. Take a person like Speed, that have worked years and years, and have given up all social. Have given up all social life or and everything, just to make something of themselves, right? And then you have these people that clips them, and like, holy shit, I got 1 million views. You didn't get 1 million views. The other guy did. You know. And I mentioned this with AI, and with clips. What I'm doing is, and the worst thing is, I love clips, because why watch a 40 why watch a 3-hour stream when I can have 2 minutes of the highlights? With the AI, I'm seeing some great quality of videos, and I said what I said. I see some great quality of the videos, and I see that they're really performing well. They're really performing well. Right now, there's a trend, and it's so the phone is too hot. It's okay. We capture most of what I wanted to capture anyway, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm actually pretty happy about that. And then I'm gonna cheat, so when I'm gonna charge it, since it's on not there, but on the cheese, then I'll charge a little bit faster, because the phone will be cooled down. But now I have to check that. I have to make sure that I'm upgrading my shit. Because it is a tournament, right? Tournament. You know? And then with AI, you're like, holy shit, there's so much good content, and it's so entertaining. Like right now, and see, this is kind of the craziest thing. This is kind of crazy, because right now, what you're seeing from the AI are very shorts. They're like clips. It's like, okay, well, how would it do if it was a longer video? But then you realize that what's working on social media is short videos, right? So why bother making a long video, right? I was watching something, and it was absolutely brilliant. Today, I'm not talking about yesterday, today, which is Howard Stern. You guys know that I love Howard Stern. I've been really watching it. Somebody took a show, a complete show of 3 hours, and he did something that's really smart. He did something that's really, really smart. He took the show, he did a text-to-speech, which you're taking the show, which is 3 hours, you're putting it in a system, in a program, and that program will take everything, which is YouTube to speech, and they will take everything, the text. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do with the AI and say create image, and for the text, you're gonna be writing the whole text. So for the audio portion, you're hearing Howard Stern. For the image, you're seeing what the AI is showing you, and that's it. That's a 3 hours video. You're gonna get 100,000 views. And it seemed like I'm jealous, but you know, it's not. It's a type of content, it's a type of universe that I'm not interested in joining, right? We all have our likes and dislikes. And I'm doing things the old school way, and it's not working, you know? Like, one of my favorites artist is Garden. And Garden, what I'm seeing a lot in his music video, because he does music, he's a rapper. He's a emo rapper. Fuck you. If he posted this in 2009, he would have blew up. Yeah, but it's not 2009, you know? And then there's this sentence of adapting or get left behind. And I'm choosing to get left behind. And then I'm complaining because I'm getting left behind, but I made the choice to get left behind. Now, technically speaking, right, where I was going with the workplace. The workplace, you know, I'm sleeping or nepotism. I got left behind because I stayed myself. Staying myself didn't get me the job. Staying myself didn't get me. I had an interview that I completely blew. I completely blew up. I made one of the biggest mistakes you can do, but at the same time, so I'm on the interview, and it's so unorganized. It's for a what was it? A scrap metal yard. and it was a good pay. The pay was really good. It was $33. You needed two things. You need to drive a lift, which I can, and the other thing was you need to speak French and English, which I can. And there was a lot of applicants. The reason why it's so high is because it's kind of dangerous. So you have to create like pallets, and the pallets are pieces of metal that you put together. What you have to do is you have to take pieces that look like, wow, look at this. Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is so nice, so nice. So it's kind of complex, but you take a pallet, which is a piece of a floor wood. It's okay. Ugh, that's too small. Okay. Okay, yes. It's your pallet, and then you have to put the metal on it so it stands. You have to wrap it together. Then you make cubes, and you make cubes. It's more Tetris than it looks like. It's geometry. So you try the best to do a cube, and then the cube will go into a machine. Will compact the cube. You cannot do a circle because it won't work. You cannot do a triangle because it won't work. You really have to do a square. A sort of rectangle would work also. So then I go in, and they say, okay, well, first come, first serve. Here, have an interview, and they're putting himself. So I put myself in the line, right? And the line, I swear to God, the line is right here. So I'm standing here and I'm waiting for my turn because I'm not first. I'm third. Second pass, and then somebody that's next to me, not in line, next to me, passes me. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? But I'm not about to get mad at him because I'll look crazy. I'll look mad. I'll look insane. And then the guy finished the interview, and then I'm looking here, so nobody comes in. Somebody comes the other way and steal my place. So now I was second, or I was third, and now I'm number 7, I'm number 8, I'm number 10. So I'm fed up. I say, I'm sorry, if I was in line, it's my turn. And the guy said, I'm sorry if I offended you. And then the boss looked at me like, is everything okay? Because the boss didn't see that I got passed by 3 or 4 people. He didn't see that. So he just saw somebody that was mad about getting passed. But he didn't see how many times he get passed. You know? So what do you think I look like? I look like a crazy person. And guess what? Water damage! Water damage! Oh, shit. Aïe aïe aïe. Shit la merde. Shit la merde. Now, water damage. Fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. It's okay, I got a way to charge it that I don't need to charge. I got a I don't even know what you call it. I got a wireless charger. So for that, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal because it's moisture, but you see, because these balconies keep water. There you go. It's a really good phone, so I doubt that it will do a lot of damage. And we were almost done. I got 40 minutes left before I got my battles, and then that's it. I look like a crazy person. The boss looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Newsflash, nothing was wrong with that guy. It's just, I got passed. You know? And then, I use this example because it's a perfect example. I could have pushed my way through. I could have passed people. I chose to be myself. I chose to be respectful. Because I got respectful, people took advantage of that, right? And it's also for the people that I'm being friend with, right? I had this mod, and he knew that I was easy on the shout out. I give shout out a lot, so he made me a PFP. He made me a song for shout outs. Then he saw that I wasn't getting a lot of what should we call it? A lot of followers, and I was friends. So the name of the guy is Kamikaze Gaming, not my mod. Kamikaze Gaming is not my mod. He's super nice though. He's a celebrity too. So what happened is Kamikaze Gaming is actually really cool. Bruno, shout out Bruno, I love you, dude. So Bruno came in one day, and Bruno came in one day. He liked a couple of my videos, and at that time I was not popular at all. So I went to check the channel of Bruno. I'm like, holy shit, I know this guy. He was on Big Brother. Yes, this guy. So I go in, and the mod that I had was a Canadian also. So I go on the live of Bruno to support him because he's my boy. I love him. And I had the other guy, the mod, and he at me and he says, "Stop cloud chasing." And I'm like, "What you mean?" And then his answer was, "Everybody knows that you go on a popular streamer live to get followers." And I'm like, "Who does that?" And he was like, "Everybody." I'm like, "No, they don't." And then after that, I knew that he was using me, and this was in the beginning. So then I got really wary of people, and then people that didn't do anything wrong, I got wary of. And people that did something wrong, I was like, "No, chill. You cannot see evil everywhere," you know. But again, this was something that was very toxic, and I feel like this is what sometimes these toxicity, this negativity, kind of leads you to kind of seek peace, I guess. So for example, right, and I'm gonna take Kyle a lot. So means a lot O3. Still means a lot O3 on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Instagram, and I love that guy. And he plays Rocket League. And I don't know how he does it, because for 12 hours he's getting toxicity in his chat. It's like, oh, this guy is not even that good. There's no way he's that rank. Oh my god, how is that rank? You got carried away. I want us to prove that you're that rank. Like, there's just so much toxicity, and he does it for 12 hours. So how does he do it? I don't know. You know? And then Syrio got jet threat. He got internet death threats. Now I got a couple myself, but they were jokes. They were jokes. They were trolls. So, you know, it's one thing to get a death threat from somebody that has like 2 followers, 3 followers, and no picture. Another thing to have death threat from someone that has a couple thousand followers. You know, they're real people. Cal had that, you know, and he exposed the person. So it's tough. Negativity. And it's so weird because I feel like you guys overappreciate my content. I'll do a little thing. For example, I had Anna, and she's like, "What does a girl have to do around here to be a mod? Like, you want to be a mod? Just be a mod." And then she was like, "Oh my god, you're so chill." And then I got people saying, "Oh, I'm fangirling," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm a normal dude, you know." I feel like sometimes I'm overvalued. This guy yesterday, he came in for a couple minutes and he dropped like $7 of gift. I was like, holy shit, that's so generous, but that's not necessary. And he just left. I'm just happy to give. You know, I'm appreciated. Then I'm undervalued because there's some points where, and this guy, I had a comment, that was a really nice comment. This guy said, "You're the next," he said the name of a channel. So this channel, if you know your lore or your internet lore, which make me sound like a fucking dork. If you know your internet lore, this guy is the person with the most amount of videos on YouTube. He has over 1 million video. 1 million videos. Yeah, over, more than 1 million. He's the person with the most video. He's John Doe. This guy also is under-evaluated. So then what you do is you see, you know, also there's a problem. So with the content, it's like I have to do short form content, right? But then I'm seeing old school social content creator. PewDiePie has 1,800 video. How is that possible? How is that possible? Right? There's no way. There's no way. Charles Penguin, he has 3,000 videos. There's no way. So what these guys do is they go on Twitch.